Okay, so take an example that you get forcefully invited into a 5-hour meeting that you cannot say no to. And what is your goal for the day? Your goal for the day is just to get it done with, just to get it over with. So what do? It's actually far away, the place is far away. So you get into the bus, 40 kilometers, that's about 1 hour. And you wait that 1 hour, it's just wasted. And you go to that 5-hour meeting and you're constantly checking your time, like 4 hours more, 2.5 hours more, 35 minutes more, and okay, that's done. And then you come back, another 40 kilometers, another 1 hour of wasted time. And then you get back home, phew, I'm back home. But that day is fully wasted. Well, what about you try to think in a different way and enjoy the process? That is, your goal for the day is not to get it done with, but to actually enjoy the day. That is, you go to that bus, 40 kilometers, that's 1 hour. What you can do with that 1 hour? You can look at the sights, it's beautiful, adore nature, listen to some music, jam in there, take it as some time of entertainment, 1 hour of entertainment. And then you go into that 5-hour meeting, and there you can listen to what that person is saying, and you can write that down. You can get so much stuff that will be so useful for you in the future, so much. That is productivity time. And then you come back, another 40 kilometers, another 1 hour of entertainment. And you go back home, voila, your day is full of productivity, entertainment. That's an amazing day. That's an accomplishment day. See the difference? Hi, you're listening to Zenah Yasser, a passion empowerment coach. And today I'm going to be talking about intentional living and a very specific part of intentional living, that is enjoying the process. Now let's start with an example of me, Let's start with a story of me. That is, I transferred into a government school, and I had set up so much expectations for me because people from my old school had transferred into here. So I would make a lot of friends, and also government school, as I heard, was so much free, you get a lot of freedom, you can lose in yourself there. But when I went there, it was actually really bad. That is, my old school, I always get a school bus, right in front of my home so I can just hop in there. But this time I have to walk to the bus stand and get into the bus, which is so full of people, okay? One time my water bottle fell down because there was such a crowd, and you gotta hang in that crowd. And you go to school, which is full of, loud noises. And that friends, I thought, they just come and say hi to you and you go and they go away. And then what I did every day was dread, that day, full dread because of school. And after that, every night I would be very sad. Oh, okay, next day I have to go to school again. But that one day I read this book about intentionally living. And then I saw this point of enjoying the process. And I thought, why not, take it in my life? And that was amazing because instead of focusing on the muscle pain in my legs when I'm walking, I started focusing on my thoughts. That is, when I'm walking, I have so much alone time. Now, I'm a person who loves alone time. Not lonely time, alone time. So I had so much alone time. I could think of what I'm going to do. I could think of scheduling my time. I could think of whatever I can do, whatever I can be. That's some good ass alone time. And when you get to the bus stand, when you get into the bus with full of crowd, it's actually a vibe. It's actually another kind of a feeling. It's really good. So when I was in the crowd, sandwiched like peanut butter in a PB&J sandwich, I was smiling because that was a whole different vibe. And when I came back to school, instead of focusing that I don't have a friend next to me, I started focusing on the sights and what I could do when I'm free, and I started listening to the class, and that was actually way more fun than I thought. And that's how I changed from being sad to being intentional and enjoying the process. So enjoying the process is basically the process of enjoying the process. And intentional living is basically being aware of what you are doing and what you are going to do and scheduling a time for yourself. Now, let me explain. Do you find yourself, constantly waking up and brushing your teeth and going to school or going to work or going to the kitchen, just doing it all over again? Like it's just so subconsciously feeded into you that you don't even remember doing it. Wait, did I brush my teeth today? Maybe. Now that's a sign of unintentional living. It's because you just have this constant routine that you're doing every day. You're not changing it. You know how your routine is going to be by the end of the month. Okay, it's the same old one, same old. But when you start living intentionally, you are aware, okay, I have waken up and this is what I'm going to do and this is what I'm doing right now. And when you become intentional, you see that the time you have, the 24 hours that everyone has, you can make it way more productive and way more accomplished when you are intentional. Everyone gets 24 hours, but you've got to take the time intentional. So, summarizing again, intentional living is basically being aware of what you are doing and what you're going to do. So when you're aware, you see that you have so much time for yourself when you thought you were packed, So you can schedule a time. So this is what I'm going to do right now. This is what I'm going to do tomorrow. So you're completely aware and you're completely intentional. And that's basically intentional living. So the next time you see Zenah Yasser's next video, you should be intentional. Okay, I am watching Zenah's video and I am aware that I will get something productive from her video. So stay tuned in for my next one. And don't forget to subscribe the subscribe button and click on the notification bell below and like my video if you did like it, if you got something productive, and if you promise to live intentionally. That's a very small thing. You can actually do it. See you in the next video. Thank you and bye-bye.